an honor to be here. Uh, so, you know, mm, this was an interesting topic and a topic close to my heart. Uh, about 20 years ago, I met a person at an airport in Hawaii, and one thing led to another. That person became my PhD advisor a year later. Um, Later that same year, I met, halfway across the globe in wonderful New York City. I met one another gentleman who not only became my mentor but also offered me my first job, um, which was 2 years later. So what I wanted to say was, the life obviously has serendipity, but there was a lot of effort, conscious hard work which went behind to create the dimensionality of success behind all of this. And what I'll be kind of bringing you guys together is, in the world of AI agents, we consciously design the agents in such a way that it can reduce serendipity, it can create reduce uncertainty, and this is how education will be redefined, learning will be redefined, and human progress would be justified as we go along. So let me kind of talk to you about anatomy of a successful AI product. A few years ago, you would have seen that the worst drivers on the roads were the taxi drivers. And people thought that better policing, creating wider roads would reduce the challenges of awful driving on the roads. However, it was a innocuous product that came out by Uber, which was a driver rating system. And drivers were rated on how best they drive the car in terms of speeding, how best they ensure that they don't, jerk on the roads, and how best they treat their customer. And with all of this, what happened was, the better the rating, the better the outcome in terms of the getting rated, the getting paired with equally good customers, they getting paired with equally good routes, and ultimately equally good payments. So you saw that something which would have taken physical effort was actually done in the background. Some of us over here actually write software code, and you would have received feedback from your professors, from your managers, that your code is not well documented. And in today's world, it is in the benefit of the person writing the code to document the code properly, because the better code you document, the better Copilot, especially GitHub Copilot, would make you better suggestions. So code documentation came automatically. But really, something which is absolutely close to our heart comes from the game of cricket. We were devastated several times when some of our key players were erroneously given, shown the path to pavilion because of unfair or unjust decisions, right? And now, today, what we do is we track the trajectory of a ball through various cameras, and then create the most probabilistic path, the highest likelihood path that ball is going to take, and make the game fair for everybody. And this is a great example of how successful AI products can bring generational change in our lives. All of these are products which you have lived right in front of your eyes. You see it. You may not have recognized it till the time I told you about it, but that is really what has what is the genesis of these AI products. And as we build upon it, as we go to the next generation of such AI products, you would realize that the role of AI is changing from a pure algorithmic manipulation or calculation to a personal agent. So imagine each one of you have a personal agent. Each one of you have somebody or something to reach out to in case you need assistance. And this is the world where we are moving into. And what it is doing, it's basically reevaluating every job, it's reevaluating every insights, it's reevaluating every innovation. The way I look at this whole paradigm is I look at what I call as everyday AI and what I call as transformative AI. And everyday AI is essentially there to improve your efficiency. It is there to offer conveniences, and it's there to create a structure around your day, your task. Some examples of everyday AI is your personal learning platform, a platform where you can go in, you can schedule things with your own pace, you can basically grasp the knowledge, in the depth you want it to be. We are also looking at, or we are already using AI-based grading systems, right? Something where we were talking about mathematical formulation. These are linguistic formulations. And the last, but the most prevalent use case of AI today is an AI chatbot. And these are everyday AI. Everybody in this room uses it. What it provides provides a reliable system within within the column of the questions, within the column of the challenges that you have, which enhances total support. As we go on, the next, what we look forward in terms of rethinking education is what I would call as transformative AI. Now, I would be a very rich man if I knew exactly how transformative AI would work. I would be, looking into the future, into the crystal ball, and nobody has clear insights on the crystal ball. So the way I have kind of looked at transformation of education is through the realm of frameworks and then the themes around those frameworks. So these are some of the frameworks which is how the things will carry out, and within those frameworks, what are specific themes, what are specific use cases which may come up. So one of the absolute important framework that we see is personalized AI. And personalized AI is essentially empowering your own journey. We just heard the part about learning and education, and there is an important phrase which is like, don't let your education impede your learning. Education is more structured. It is structured for everybody. All skill sets have the same education system. It's the system which drives. However, learning is your individual approach towards your life. Learning from your society, learning from your individual challenges, learning from the ecosystem where you survive and thrive. So these are two separate things. And a personalized AI, what it can do is it can bring in variety of learning under an educational framework of sort. And, you know, the next theme, which we believe is going to transform education, is explorative AI. Explorative AI is curiosity. It is being able to think, do, and execute learning by actually doing it. AR, VR, and tools like that are one way of explorative AI, but then there can be lots and lots of other methodologies and other themes that can come up under this framework. The next framework which we look at is mentor AI. Uh, you know, we just heard about gurus in the India ecosystem and the importance of gurus, right? Mentor is that guru who can help you cultivate your life's journey in various ways. It's the guru who recognizes your individual creativity and puts you in an ecosystem where you can survive and thrive and bloom. This is what a mentor can do. And really, I have had a chance to work under lots of amazing mentors in different times of my lives, in different challenges in my life. And, I would have been nobody had, I have not been groomed by the right mentor at the right time. And the role of mentors changes over a period of time. You would realize that, one mentor can do something for you, and then, you yourself will evolve out of it. This is where mentor AI comes into picture, who understands your need and your ecosystem and pairs you accordingly. Another important theme is collaborative AI. People talk about you grow up in the ecosystem and you get nurtured in the ecosystem. You get nurtured in the society where where you are part of. Imagine now you can create societies. You can create environment which is different than the environment where you actually grew up. It's about expanding the scope of the world is flat. You are essentially making the world flatter and flatter in terms of everybody getting neutral opportunities or equal opportunities. But all of this has to be grounded in responsible AI. We cannot take any of these themes out of the realm of responsibility. And we will be talking, some of the later speakers would be talking about responsibility and cybercrime. So this is where the responsible AI comes into picture, which is absolutely the stepping stone for all of this. Let me kind of expand the scope. So we talked about themes and frameworks and how the world is going to, or the education system is going to be rewritten. But, let's go a step further. Let's see how agentic networks, so each one of this, a personalized AI, a responsible AI, can they talk to each other? Can collaborative AI and personalized AI, can it interact with each other? And certainly we are looking at agentic networks, and agentic networks which can harmonize AI for you today. Basically what an agentic network can do is it can create AI for you without you knowing that you are living in the world of AI. That is what agentic networks will be. It goes back to the early example which I showed you from the world of cricket. You probably did not know that the ball tracking system was so important till the time you actually understand, wow, Sachin Tendulkar giving out by Steve Buckner so many times was such a heartbreak for the entire world, especially in this part of the world. And now, suddenly that has disappeared, right? So an agentic network is a way where each one of these agents would be talking to each other. So you can talk about serendipitous insights, talking to education, transformation, talking to structure, plus serendipity, and all multiple and multiple of such agents just working around you. How will it transpire? We will get to know when we get to know. But will it be transpired? Yes. There will be a time when we will have all of these agents, all of this support system available to us, and we are already seeing some of this happening. So, with that, I want to kind of leave you with the thought that, the serendipity which I was talking about my life will become structure through the platforms of AI agents. It will be that opportunity will be available to everybody as we go along, and that is really what it will do is it's not about just keeping up, but it's about leaping ahead, and it's about leaving the past behind. With those thoughts, I'll leave you, and thank you so much for your time.